Hey everyone, thank you for hanging with Uncle. I'm Gene, and let's get into it. So, today I want to talk about the Republicans' budget bill that, again, we talked about it narrowly passing the House by one vote and what it plans to do, but it does face some uphill battles in the Senate, and these are five of the big hurdles that Republicans are facing in order to pass this. Because remember, you have to have 60 votes to pass a bill in the Senate unless you vote to go nuclear, which is what John Thune is planning to do because they do not have 60 votes to pass this. So will they go nuclear? So only 51 senators have to vote to pass this and cut better benefits from Medicare and Social Security out of this bill. But one of the things is the REINS Act, which would significantly boost congressional authority to review and stop federal regulations. Well, federal regulations are done by executive order, which is under the strict jurisdiction of the president or the executive branch. So Congress is trying to take congressional powers away from the president. That's a huge thing. And we need to make sure that you call your senators to tell them to vote no on this bill, and this is a big reason why. The second one is gender affirming care. Now, it would prevent the use of Medicaid to cover gender affirming care. And this is another thing that Democrats plan to fight back on very hard. I don't know that they'll have the voting power in the Senate to actually pass it. But again, these are things Republicans are actually trying to do. This is in the budget. AI moratorium. And that's the House bill includes a 10-year ban on state laws regulating artificial intelligence, which means Silicon Valley is using its power and its money, paying off our federal legislators to make sure that they can get away with stealing your data and all the things that they're doing right now. And they don't want the states having the ability to regulate them or tell them what they can and can't do. And I think that's a very big problem. Anytime you have the billionaires fighting to make sure a law doesn't get passed, or that a law does get passed that benefits them or that they're pushing for, it's very important to see why and to not write them a blank check. Okay? Personally, I think that regulating AI is a very good thing and needs to be done, and Zuckerberg can, he knows what he can do. Energy permitting. The House bill passed includes an expedited permitting process for certain natural gas energy pipeline projects, capping all federal and state review periods to a maximum of 1 year. In other words, you don't have time to do an assessment. They want to make you rushed so they can continue to have pipelines that spill these oils and things like that into your ground soil and pollute your ground, all for the sake of money. They don't care. They're getting lots and lots of kickbacks from the oil and gas industry to make sure this happens. So another reason you want to call your senators and say vote no on this bill. And immigration fees. So Republicans want to raise the fees that it costs to seek asylum in the United States. And again, just another way to make it harder to come in this country and become a productive citizen in the United States and contribute and pay taxes like everybody else that comes here. Because if you think, oh my God, well, illegal immigrants, they don't pay taxes. Yeah, they pay the same taxes you do. If they go to the grocery store, they pay the same sales tax you do. They're subject to the same taxes that anyone else is. And don't, again, they work. They may work under the table. But that's something, how come we're not talking about the employers? About why are we blaming immigrants or undocumented people coming into this country? So don't buy BS talking points. Look at the facts and see what makes sense. So that's all I have for today. If you like this content, please hit that subscribe button and click that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It helps the algorithm tremendously. And if you have any comments, please leave them in the comments section below. Love to know what your thoughts are. So that's all I have for today. I'm Gene. Thank you for hanging with Uncle. And I hope you guys